For millennia, humanity mapped its struggles using a single reliable blueprint. We pictured a lone warrior standing before a literal, fire-breathing beast in the dark. The mythologist Joseph Campbell called this the Monomyth. It's a journey where a solitary figure crosses a threshold, receives magical assistance from above, slays the monster, and returns home clutching a prize. But that map no longer matches our territory. The existential threats we face today are invisible, systemic, and immune to being defeated by a single person with a sword. Waiting for an individual savior or magical intervention to descend from the sky ensures we remain paralyzed while the real fires burn. The source text identifies our modern trial as the Void Howl. It is an algorithmic death disguised as endless scrolling and immediate digital comfort. It operates in total silence. We scroll past devastating climate data without registering a physiological reaction, while the feed commodifies our spiritual hunger into consumable content. This document argues that our modern environment is designed to deaden us. The text notes, "The dragon does not roar to be heard by the world. The dragon roars so you remember you still have a throat." Digital life poses a specific danger, the steady, quiet atrophy of our basic human capacity to register reality and feel the world around us. A solitary protagonist cannot outmaneuver a data center. If a rescue is going to happen, it must arrive from the person standing right next to you. This requires a replacement for the traditional mentor figure. The text identifies this new archetype as the kinforger. The old mentor gave advice. The kinforger provides unvarnished physical witness. Where the old ally fought beside you, the kinforger burns beside you. They anchor you in the present, blocking the instinct to perform your pain or disappear into the feed. In an economy built on artificial scale, a human being refusing to leave your physical side is a radical intervention. The solitary quest is replaced by a localized, rigid community structure called the Ember Circle. This space requires an analog setting, a backyard, a basement, or a forest clearing, anchored by actual burning fire. It is unbranded and intentionally small. The rules are strict. Phones are physically removed. Participants speak the raw truth of what they physically feel. There is no advice giving and no performing pain. The text describes the physiological reaction to this level of undivided attention. The first time you enter the circle, the dragon inside you doubles in size from the shock of being seen. The Ember Circle functions as a localized intervention, providing physical evidence to convince a human nervous system it still exists outside the algorithm. The traditional hero returns from the underworld alone. Under this new framework, the act of re-entering a physical circle replaces the magical object as the final outcome. The community itself becomes the ultimate goal. To break the cycle of digital numbness, the author prescribes a specific grounding practice called Bikin-Roar. The source document outlines the steps. You stand outside after dark, name a specific ugly grief out loud, and then find one living person to witness that grief without offering any solutions. This deliberate, awkward physical interaction strips away the performative nature of modern communication, forcing a raw exchange that cannot be quantified. The modern age presents a daily choice: carbon or code. We choose between the messy reality of physical existence and the numb escape of digital abstraction. Consistently choosing a physical community transforms our internal anxiety from a pacing, destructive force into a steady, grounding anchor. Salvation is not found in a digital cloud or a mythical savior. It exists only in the physical space maintained between two honest people. The fire of human consciousness requires real-world witnesses to survive. Our only way forward is to abandon the isolated hero and choose the circle.